Derek, congratulations. I want to begin. What a great day. What does this day mean for you and your family?
Yeah, it means so much. It means, that we get to continue the only thing that I've wanted to do, and that's be the Raiders quarterback, And I think everyone knows at this point how much this place means to me. Hopefully the no trade clause shows that I don't want to be anywhere else, and I've just tried my best, to try and put it into words how special of a place this is. When you have guys like Rich Gannon, you got guys like Charles Woodson, you got all of these guys, Marcel Reese, these legends that have come through here, and there's so many more that have texted me. But when they're texting you the morning of, like, so happy for you, you deserve it, man, and I'm like, man, I don't deserve anything, but I understand what you're saying, and I'm so thankful that I can continue to be a part of a group like that, that I can continue to represent an organization where some of the greatest players in NFL history came through, And for me, it's a special opportunity, and it's an opportunity to continue to achieve the things I've set out to achieve for this organization.
Let's stay with your family, your dad, your brothers. You're a little kid, you're playing football, you're learning to spin it. What are they saying today? What are they thinking about on your journey and the role that they played?
I think about my brother Darren. On his lunch break, he'd come out and he'd run routes for me, when I didn't have anybody run routes for me, and I think about my brother David and all he taught me and all he went through to help give me a better life and a better realization of what it takes to accomplish certain things in this league, and what it takes around you to accomplish things. And, him and I talked about, he's like, can you believe 2 kids from Bakersfield, California? My dad, I'm so proud of you, and for your dad to say that to you, it means more than anyone else, for him to say it. So it's cool for me, and it's cool for my family that they get to keep their Raider gear and keep rocking
yes.
it.
It's a great transition to legends in the game and heroes. Let's start with Flores, LaMonica, Stabler, Plunkett, Gannon, and Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Go through some of those names and the impact they had on your career.
I talked to Rich this morning, and his support and him sending me texts like, man, what a ball you threw on this. Just it coming from him is like, wow, thank you, man. Like, I can't wait to be that for the next guy. I hope that kid, whoever it is, gets to come in here and shatter everything that we ever did. I hope, they take this place, to places and do things that is championship level stuff. And that's my dream, that we could, at some point, leave this, when I leave this place, that we do win championships and we can leave it at that level, and that the next guy comes in and just takes it and runs with it. And that's what I try to do. I've tried to honor, Flores. I've tried to honor, Mr. Stabler, Rich, and Mr. Plunkett and LaMonica. For me, when I think of those names and the fact that my face will be next to theirs on a painting somewhere, that's just crazy. Like, for me as a little kid, like, I'm still in that kid mindset, like, that's just weird,
Mark Davis made this commitment
Yes.
from Oakland to come to Vegas, build the best stadium, this world-class headquarters. Then the off-season, all these deals that are going down. What does this say about you and Mark Davis's relationship and what he thinks about the franchise going forward?
Mr. Davis knows how much I love him. I was throwing this morning, with all our offensive guys, and then I came straight here. I haven't even got a chance to call him yet, but I can't wait to talk to him and just tell him thank you, because not for my stuff, but for what he's done for this organization. The way that he's cared about this place, the money he's spending. Everyone sees it. I mean, this guy's saying, all right, here, win, go ahead, whatever we need. And as a player, our locker room, if I could express one thing, our locker room is like, thank you, man. Like, yes, like, we feel like we can be one of those teams to compete for a championship. But obviously there's work to be done, and it takes an owner that says, here, do whatever you got to do. Take whatever you need to make sure that happens. And I would just say thank you to him. But our relationship has been so great from the beginning. Like, the way he treats my kids. When we were playing in Dallas, he's sitting right next to my wife, hugging her, like, telling her how much he loves her, thankful for her. Oh, thank you for Derek and how hard he worked. All that kind of stuff. Just the first class that he's been to my wife and to my family. I'm forever grateful.
Wrapping this up, you've had some great play callers, great coaches going back to high school and college. Josh McDaniels is next level in regards to his accomplishments. In the modern era, no one's won more Super Bowls as a play caller. What's that relationship been like?
It's been amazing. He's such a great guy. I think the first thing I think about him is like, I just love being around him. You know, I think anybody does once you get around him. And he's honest. He's going to coach you hard. He's going to love on you. You know, he's what I've noticed all good coaches are. They're honest. You can trust them. They're smart. They're good teachers. You know, you can have a great scheme, but if you can't teach it, that's hard. You know, it's not going to be good for everybody. And he's a great teacher, and he's a special human being. I mean, he even, you know, he was talking to Tom, and Tom was like expressing, like, tell Derek I'm so happy for him, you know, that he gets to work with you, because Tom knows how much Josh helped him. And Tom expressing how he's happy for me that I get to work with Josh, how much Josh could help me. You know, he knows, and that means a lot. When one of the best players in the world is saying that about his coach, please tell Derek, you know, he's got a great guy, you know, all that kind of stuff, you know, good luck. And, you know, that means a lot too.
Last one, you have a long career in front of you.
Yeah.
Around here, it's once a Raider, always a Raider. Where is your life at today, and what do you want your legacy to be with this organization? I want to be a winner, you know. I want to be a winner. I have been able to accomplish all the records, you know. Every time I get a record, it's, all right, but did we win the game? You know, like that's the hardest part is like we break the touchdown, all-time touchdown record, and we lose the game. I'm like, I can't even feel good about it. Like I'm like this player, that player, we could have won right there. Or, you know, I'm thinking about all those things. So when I'm done, hopefully, no matter what, people can look at me and say that dude was a winner, and not just by hopefully what we accomplish, but that man was a winner even when it was hard. You know, maybe it wasn't in the win column at that time, but man, he loved that place. Man, he gave us everything that he had. And at the end of this, hopefully they can say, it'll just be something where people were thankful for what I gave back to the organization, you know, because my goal is to win championships. That will never change. And this just gives me another opportunity with another group of guys to go on a run, and hopefully we can do that. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Derek.
Yep, appreciate it.